know that feeling when you get up in the morning and you just so happy, just tap dance to work because you just love doing what you do. That's my experience right now. Got up this morning with a huge smile on my face. I did some writing and I was like, it's NFL Sunday. It is NFL football. Football season is officially back. And I get to come on here every single Sunday, a few hours before kickoff at 10 a.m. because I live in California Pacific time. And I get to give you all, my predictions of every single game leading up until Thursday, September 11th on Thursday Night Football. And I just get to talk to you guys about football. And I am just so excited about that. So, welcome all day fam to Sunday football. NFL Sunday football. And I'm excited, man. And I want to give you all my predictions, my week 1 picks. And we're just going to get straight to it. So, today's slate, September the 7th, Sunday, September the 7th, 2025. We got the Bucs and the Falcons, the Bengals and the Browns, the Dolphins and the Colts, the Raiders and the Patriots, the Cardinals and the Saints, the Steelers and the Jets, the Giants at the Commanders, the Panthers and the Jaguars, the Titans and the Broncos, the 49ers and the Seahawks, the Lions and the Packers, the Texans and the Rams, and then we have Sunday Night Football, the Ravens and the Bills. Oh my God, bro. I am so much looking forward to that game. The Ravens and the Bills. Lamar Jackson against Josh Allen. Let's do a quick recap of these past games. The Eagles beat the Cowboys on Thursday Night Football, and the Chargers beat the Chiefs on Friday in Sao Paulo. I think that's how you pronounce that, in Brazil. And then on Monday Night Football, we have the Vikings and the Bears. FYI, we got storylines. Aaron Rodgers returns to MetLife as the Steelers quarterback versus the Jets, while Justin Fields debuts for New York and Micah Parsons is now a Packer, expected to play a limited debut versus Detroit. Cool, so Micah Parsons is playing, but he will have limited time. All right, so let's get straight to it, man. Let me give y'all my predictions, okay? I don't want to waste too much of your time. So I'm going to give you my predictions of what I wrote. All right. So, I'm going to be honest with you guys on this one. I usually always just give my predictions at the top of my head. I've been doing that. I did that last year, and I did that the year before when I was writing. I am going to go back to writing newsletters also, writing about these games and stuff. Lately, for the past year, I've just been doing videos. But when I have that newsletter route, I would let you guys know, and you all can subscribe to my Substack and read my writings as well. My writings will be no different in the video, so it'll just be everything I said on writing. But I was just curious to see what ChatGPT was going to say, who was going to win these games, and what was going to be the score. So these scores that I'm going to give you guys all, for the first time, they're not from me. Okay, I just want to see what how accurate ChatGPT is going to be. So I'm going to give you ChatGPT's predictions, and then if I don't really necessarily agree with it, I'll give you mine. Okay, so this is what ChatGPT said. It said Falcons beats the Bucs 24-20. Okay. Then it says the Bengals. Well, let me think about that. Falcons beat the Bucs 24-20. Okay. Oh wow. Do I agree with that? I had to go back and think. That's going to be a really good game. I mean, those two teams play each other very well regardless. Now, the Falcons, they do got a really great offense, man. Their offense is just as good as the Bucs, really. Their offense may be better than the Bucs because Bijan Robinson is going to more than likely become a top 5 back in this league. He is really that good. At least top 6 or 7. Mm. Okay, I'll give that to them. I will give that to them. I will give that edge to the Falcons, the Bucs. I will say, but I think that game might be a bit more. I think that game might be a bit more higher scoring than 24-20. I'm gonna actually say 30-20, 30-27. That's what I'm gonna say. Falcons 30. I'll still give the edge to the Falcons, and then I'll say the Bucs 27. So ChatGPT said 24-20. I'm gonna say 30-27. Okay, so we got the Bengals versus the Browns. I don't really necessarily agree with this. ChatGPT thinks that the Bengals is going to beat the Browns 27-17. Says since he's passing game versus Cleveland's inconsistency. I actually think the Bengals doesn't historically play well against the Browns. Actually, they always lose against the Browns. Not always, but in recent memory, Joe Burrow doesn't play well against the Browns. I'm actually going to go with history on this one, and I'm going to say the Browns are going to win 20-17. Browns 20, Bengals 17. That's what I'm going to say. We got the Dolphins against the Colts. ChatGPT said the Dolphins is going to win against the Colts 23-20. Okay, I can go with that. 23-20. I can go with that. We got the Patriots against the Raiders. So ChatGPT said the Patriots is going to beat the Raiders 20-17. I don't necessarily agree with that. I don't think so. I do think it's going to be a low-scoring game, something like 2017, but I don't think the Patriots is going to win. I think Foxborough doesn't have a good defense. The Patriots does have a good defense, but I think the Raiders will come on top with that. I'm going to say the Raiders is going to beat the Patriots 26-21. I'm going to say Raiders 26, Patriots 21. Cardinals against the Saints. So ChatGPT says the Cardinals is going to win 26-16. I can get with that. Yeah. I think the game of the score is going to be a little bit more bigger. I'm going to say Cardinals 36-10. That's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say the Cardinals 36, Saints 10. That's what I'm going to say. Steelers against the Jets. ChatGPT says the Steelers is going to beat the Jets 23-16. I can get with that, but I'm gonna give the Steelers a bit more score, like I'll give it a bit more points. I'm gonna say the Steelers is going to win 29-25. Steelers 29, Jets 25. You know what? No. I'm giving the Jets. I don't think the Jets is gonna put that many points up against the Steelers. Actually, I think this game's gonna be a blowout too. I'm gonna say 29-10. Steelers 29, Jets 10. So we got the Commanders against the Giants. ChatGPT said the Commanders is going to win 23-20. Yeah, well, this is going to be a very close game, and I do agree with ChatGPT on this one. You know what? I'm going to give it a surprise on this one. I'm actually going to say the Giants is going to win this game. I'm going to say the Giants is going to. It's going to be 25-20. Giants 25, Commanders 20. That's what I'm going to say on this one. You guys are going to hate me for when I say this. I think Jaden Daniels might struggle this year. I'm just going to say that. So I'm going to say Giants 25, and I think the Giants. A lot of people are sleeping on the Giants, and the Giants, I believe, are going to be much better than what people giving them credit for. They're going to be good. I honestly think the Giants can actually make a run to the playoffs. I do believe that. They could be this year's dark horse. They could. So I'm going to say Giants 25. What did I say? What did I say about the Commanders? I think I said 20. So 25-20. I'm going to say Giants 25, Commanders 20. ChatGPT says the Commanders is going to win 23-20. I don't think so. So I'm going to say 25-20. Giants 25, Commanders 20. Okay. Jaguars against Panthers. This another score I don't agree with. Another team winning I don't agree with. So the ChatGPT thinks the Jaguars is going to beat the Panthers 27-20. I don't think so. I think the Panthers are going to. The Panthers are another team that I think is going to be pretty good this year. I'm going to say the Panthers are going to win 22-17. Panthers 22, Jaguars 17. So ChatGPT says the Broncos is going to win 24-13. Cam Ward could struggle. He's a rookie. I think, even though I think Cam Ward is going to be very, very good, he definitely has a test against the Broncos defense. Okay. I'm going to say the Broncos will win this game. You know what? The hell with it. No. I'm going to go with my heart. I'm going to think, I think I'm gonna give you all a surprise on this one. I'm gonna say that I'm actually going to give a bold prediction. Okay, like we said, like I always tell you, football is so unpredictable. Any team can beat any team in the NFL. Any team is it really depends on who executes their game plan better than the other team. And of course, we do need players, but I'm going to give the edge to the Titans on this game. I probably am the only person on planet Earth who thinks the Titans is going to come away with the win. I'm going to give it to the Titans. Only because I think the presence of Cam Ward in that Titans franchise is going to change how that team is. I know this sounds crazy because the Broncos they have elite players. So I could be very, very wrong, but I'm going to give a bold prediction on this. I'm going to say the Titans are going to win 19. No, I'm going to say they're going to win 20-17. Titans 20, Broncos 17. I'm just going to go out there and give it to it. I'm going to give it to it. I just want to give a bold prediction. I felt giving a bold prediction on that one, so I'm going to see what's up. All right, so we got the 49ers and the Seahawks. So, yeah, I think the 49ers will win this game. And, yeah, ChatGPT said 23-20, and I can get with that. I can say 49ers 23, Seahawks 20. Yeah, I can get with that. Lions, Packers. That's going to be a really great game, very exciting game. So, ChatGPT thinks the Lions, says the Lions is going to win 27-23. I'm going to give this game to the Packers. I'm going to say the Packers are going to win. I'm going to say Packers. I think it's going to be a 1-point scoring game. I'm going to say Packers 27, Lions 26. Packers 27, Lions 26. That's what I'm going to say. You know what? Let me go back. I honestly don't think the Lions is going to put that many points. So I'm gonna lower the point a little bit. I'm gonna say Packers 23, Lions 21. Packers 23, Lions 21. That's what I'm gonna go with. That's my final answer. That's my final prediction. We got the Texans versus the Rams. So, wow, that's gonna be a really great game. ChatGPT says the Texans are gonna beat the Rams 30-27. That could be the case, but on the Rams, I don't see the Texans coming into LA and beating them. I don't see that happening at all. And first off, I don't see the Texans putting that many points up against the Rams. I don't see that. I'm going to say. Hold on, is Stafford even playing? Hold on, let me check. Okay, so he is playing. For you Rams fan out there, I think you guys already know, but okay. I needed to make sure before I gave my prediction. Okay. I needed to find that out. I thought I heard earlier this week that he was, but I needed to. I just wanted to confirm. But I'm going to give this game to the Rams. I don't see the Texans. I don't see the Texans beating the Rams 30-27. I don't see that happening, especially them coming into the SoFi. No. I'm gonna say the Rams is going to win this game. I think 24-14. I'm gonna say Rams 24, Texans 14. That's what I'm gonna say. All right, Ravens, Bills. Oh, man, this game is gonna be so exciting. This game can go either way, man. This game can go either way. I'm so looking forward to this game tonight. Gosh, Lamar, Josh Allen. I think I think Lamar Jackson's a better quarterback than Josh Allen. I said that before. He's just a more pure quarterback than Josh. Like I always say, Josh Allen is just a fullback that can pass the ball. But I'm gonna give this game to the Ravens. I'm gonna say the Ravens are gonna beat the Bills. I'm gonna say they're gonna beat the Bills. 20. Yeah, I can get with 28-24. That's what ChatGPT says. 28 Ravens 28, Bills 24. I can get with that. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So those are all my predictions. So I kind of agreed with some of the stuff that ChatGPT said. I wanted to see what ChatGPT. Yeah, I was just curious to see what ChatGPT was going to say about this. but yeah, I mean, some of the games I agree with, some of the games I don't. But hey, yeah. So you guys, let me know what you think. Let me know what you think in the comments. Give me your predictions, and hey, we're gonna be back very soon, and I'm gonna come back maybe tonight or tomorrow for a recap. Oh wait, hold on. Let me give you my Monday Night Football predictions. I forgot to give you my Monday Night Football predictions. But let's see. You know what? I'll do another video for my Monday Night Football predictions. I'll do another video. I'll just leave it there for Sunday today, for Sunday games. All right, yeah. So just keep in mind that the Commanders, they do have a short week. So after today, they have to prepare for Thursday Night Football against the Packers, which is going to be another great game. So and I predicted the Commanders to lose today. So I think I predicted the Packers to lose too. Did I? Yeah. So no. Hold on. Let me see. Wait. I forgot my predictions just that fast. That's crazy. Let me see. Hold on. Yeah, I did predict. I predicted the Packers to win. I did. I predicted them to win. So, yeah. So Packers will be coming off a win against Detroit, and the Commanders will be coming off from a loss because I predicted the Commanders to lose to the Giants. Will be to the Commanders an upset. So, yeah. All right. All right. So, man, thank you all so much for watching. Chime in the comments. Let me know how you feel about my predictions. Did you like that I asked ChatGPT what his predictions were? Did you like that I gave that little extra flavor or whatever you want to call it? Do you want me to keep doing that every single Sunday, just to be curious of what AI will say about the predictions, how accurate AI is? And that's what I'm curious. I'm curious to see how accurate AI will be with these games. I should ask about stats too. Be like, hey, predict me on these stats. What do you think? That'd be kind of cool. But anyway, yeah, I'm always gonna if I don't agree with it, whatever off my football intelligence knowledge, I will counter it. Be like, oh, I don't really necessarily agree. But let's see who's more right. Let's see who's more accurate with this, me or ChatGPT with these predictions. All right, man. So thank you all so much for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and hey, man. Hey y'all, enjoy NFL Sunday football today, man. Exciting. Love you all. Peace out. Deuces.